What's up, guys? Here, San Juan River, down here in Navajo Dam in New Mexico. Try to catch some fish. Got the pups out. Never fished this river really before, so I'm super excited about that. Heard nothing but great things. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. First trip out here officially for the Insano Fly, brought to you by Ghetto Anglers. Make sure to check us out: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Give us a like, follow, share, subscribe, and be looking out for some merch. We're gonna have a lot of merch coming out soon, some hoodies, some hats, some jackets. So yeah, we will get back to you guys here shortly once we get to the river. Just got to cross through the Valley of Death here. These trees are quite stacked on top of each other. I guess they're not really trees, but yeah, we'll see you guys shortly. Hooked up in a bit of a predicament as he just took off across a very, very, very fast stretch of water. Fish in a telltale sign you hook the monster as if they run directly upstream before proceeding to take off to Canada. Safe catch and release, boys. You're in the backing? Real, baby, real. Look how far away this fish got. Look how far away this fish got. Still got him? How the hell do you have this fish?
guys, how's it going? San Juan Fly Fish here. Tristan Ortega,
The Poons.
the Poons himself, here to recap our journey to the Juan. Finally is
Gosh, finally.
Finally is right. We had been, I'd fished the Juan before at a very young age in a long time, and we've been trying to get Poons out there for quite a while ever since he started fly fishing. I lived down in New Mexico for a while, so we tried to get him out there and went on one of my spring break trips.
Yeah.
And the Juan, if you guys have ever fished the Juan before, you know the Juan quality. It is an extremely productive river in a very beautiful place down in the desert, New Mexico. Runs out of a tailwater. Good sight fishing, a lot of bug life, activity, aquatic life. It is just pristine fishing conditions. Usually you sight fish most of them. You see there, dry fly action, stuff like that. So that's what I experienced my previous times up until that point. So I had been talking this river up for who knows how long to Poons over
Years.
Years.
Literal years.
Telling him, showing him pictures, telling him how good the fishing is, and I get the same response like, yeah, okay, it can't be as good as...
Comparing it against some of the other rivers we constantly go to and catch good fish, and it's just the one experience I had, they were doing so much work on the dam that the water was just black.
Yeah.
It was just, you couldn't see, there was nothing happening. Those fish were probably just stuck to the bottom, just trying to weather the storm. And I think the three of us, me, Tristan, Peach, we caught 2 fish in 3 days.
Yeah. I drove up from New Mexico, and he came down with Peach, and they met me there, and they actually got stuck in a blizzard when they were coming down. This was spring break. Where we were
Spring break.
New Mexico, where I was at, it was like 75 degrees, so we didn't even think twice to call. We had never heard of them doing work on the dam or anything like that. And of course, it's a pipeline that they're working on in the dam, and it's just muddying up the river. Sight fishing is terrible. Water levels are high. People were canceling left and right. And of course, after doing all this talking up to it, we show up, and this is the river we have to fish.
Yeah.
So it had been very disappointing, to say the least. And they'd been doing that work on the dam for a while. We tried a year or two after that, called, still doing the work, wasn't the same. And finally, we got to it this year.
Yes, we did.
And boy, what would you say? Was everything lived up to be?
It was everything it was chalked up to be. There's not too many rivers you can go to, and you're looking at mid 20-inch trout and you're sight fishing for them, and they're responsive.
Yeah.
Most of the time you go to rivers like that and you get the big trout, they've been overfished, they're very tedious, they're very skittish, and I mean, to an extent these fish are, but if you can compare it to something like the blue in Colorado, it's light and day. Like, these fish are so much more responsive. You can actively see them feeding. You can tell that the ecosystem they're living in is flourishing just by the fact when you hook them up. I'm hard pressed to find another river where the fish have so much torque. And when you hook them up, they take off.
Oh yeah.
And they know. And they know how to break you off. They know how to wrap you around. As you guys saw in the video, I mean, this guy literally had to run around rocks, maneuvering his line through rocks, because these fish know. They know where to go.
This last trip I got taken into the backing, the literal backing, couple yards into the backing too. I would say about 3 or 4 times on 3-4 separate fish that I clearly didn't land, but
still fun.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Still fun. And it makes it real tough with the barbless hooks. That was a new element because most of the places we fish, that's not a thing, but you can see why after being there.
It just protects the fish more, you know. So at the end of the day, it's like you lose more, but you also get the opportunity to hook into them, you know. It's a give and take, pros and cons to everything.
Definitely. But I mean, it's better for the fish. It's what keeps them big and healthy and strong and happy.
But the thing is, you know, all the success didn't come without a lot of work or fighting the elements when we were down there. We got there. True. First day, 85-degree weather, sunny, not a cloud in the sky, no wind, sunburns. It was a great day for fishing. We caught fish. Second day, morning was really good, and man, what would you say, about noon, 1 o'clock?
Noon, 1-ish, because we were getting ready to go cook some noodles, eat some lunch before going out for the afternoon fish, and the wind just turned up like a GT 500 on a draft strip.
And with the wind came all the smoke from the fires in New Mexico right now, some dust storms, and just like, we literally were not able to keep adrift in the water whatsoever. We couldn't, with the Wadama bobber, it literally was white capping going against the current.
Yeah, even if you could get your line in there with a Wadama bobber, the wind would blow the drift upriver.
Yeah, it was. So we definitely had that. It stayed like that for the end of the evening and the next morning. And then the day after that, once the wind broke, it was a little chilly.
It was.
But then we still caught fish, and then that was the end of our day. And we had our fourth day. We fished the morning, caught some fish, and then we headed after that. So all the success you see in the video didn't come without a lot of struggle too on top of it. So this river has made us absolutely work for these fish that we caught and that you guys saw. But you know, that's part of what it is, what we live for. You know, we were taking turns sitting down in the bushes, curling with our dogs, like in a fetal position, trying to get a windbreak. You know, like, and we're out there taking turns, pissed off, cussing, yelling up a storm. You know, just that's what we live for. That's the thing we go out there, and those are things we remember. You know, those are the days we live for.
I will definitely say, if you're looking for a fishery to kind of be laid back, have a couple drinks, chill out, and catch some fish, the Juan's probably not the one for you. Every experience I have on the Juan is, it's Game 7 of the World Series. You're on the mound. You better be ready to throw.
Yeah, you got to come out. It's a midge fishery, so you definitely got to have little stuff, and it's got to be a good drift to them.
Yep.
They're fished a lot.
And definitely make sure you check your flies, because I've never caught rainbows that if you're running a 2 nymph setup, the second you catch one on the bottom one, your top hook just gets bent and bent and bent. And every fish afterwards just progressively bends it a little more.
So yeah, it was a good trip overall.
Oh, definitely.
We talked to one guy, and we actually got some news of a new river that's close to that feeds into the Juan, that we're actually going to give you some video of that here to come in the future. But
definitely
something I lived in New Mexico my whole entire life, but I've never heard of this river. Something you have to hike into.
Yep.
It's close to the Juan, so that's something next time we hit the Juan, because we definitely want to go back and spend a lot more time, hopefully catch some better days. We definitely want to hit this river.
Flies.
Yeah, so next video we have of the Juan will probably include some of that, so be on the lookout for some of that, some more backcountry type of fishing, some of the stuff we really like to do.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, it was good. It was good to finally get you out there. It was good for you to finally experience it. You know, I always talked it up so much. I'm like, damn, this guy probably...
I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it, yeah.
Exactly. There'd be times he just look at me, he's like, shake his head, he's like, there's no way. No way.
Yeah, had the ultimate pimp job pulled on me. Literally broke a red antlet off in a fish's mouth, and no less than 5 minutes later, this guy hooks said fish and has the audacity to walk over to me and be like, here's your fly back. I was trying to tie on another red antlet. He hooked up, so I tried getting a video of it. Didn't work out, just elements, things like that. And he gives me my fly back, so that was fun.
Perfect time, Baba Gadoosh.
That was perfect timing, yep. No, the fly works, obviously.
Tied it back on, proceeded to catch fish, right?
Agreed, yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Red antlet, check out our video if you guys are interested or you don't know what the red antlet is. We do have a link to the red antlet,
yep.
The fly tying setup that we use for it, variations of it, where we use it at. So if you're interested more in learning about the red antlet, the flies that we use in our videos, we have all those links. You can find that on all our social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We have those pictures, videos that will help you tie it and also give you variations and let you know what you can use at an affordable rate too. You know, you don't have to go and buy the expensive stuff to tie the same fly that catches fish. I mean, clearly. So
catches fish.
Yeah, as long as it catches fish, that's all that matters.
It got some fish.
But yeah, the Juan was good. I'm looking to get back. You know, it was a good trip. Definitely battled the elements a little bit more than I would have liked to, but we still caught fish, so I can't really complain.
No.
Can't really complain about that.
No. Had the opportunity this time at least.
Definitely had the opportunity. That's all we could ask for.
Yep.
But if you guys like the video, make sure to follow us on every other social media platform.
Yep.
Connect with us, message us, let us know what you guys think. You know, use some of our hashtags and say no fly fishing. Connect with us. You know, we want to hear from you guys, see what you guys have to do, see your experiences. Let's go fishing sometime together. You know, come join us depending on where you guys are based at. Let's go hit up some fish and we'll take you guys out fishing.
Yeah.
So, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Join us for more.